Welcome or welcome back to Solo Marvel Champion, where today I'm continuing Next Evolution. This is Juggernaut, and I am using X-23 Injustice. There are a couple things I need to randomize, so we'll do that on table. I'm going to roll a die, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whichever one that lands on is going to stay in play. The other gets shuffled. Of course, I would prefer this to be a Creeping Willow, but if it's Black Tom, that's fine too, especially because if it's Black Tom, he gets out of the encounter deck, so that would not be terrible if that was already Black Tom. Now, let's give me a shuffle. What I want in my opening hand, I've talked about it in every Juggernaut video, are the resources to expose his helmet. That means my first play will be somewhat limited, but not terribly so, because I do have all of these extra things that are going to help me. And that is something I'm going to talk about in my Next Evolution review. So I get a mission training, which I always love to see. Chance encounter, animal instinct. Adamantium lacing is humongous because that means I can use mission prepped to go find something else. Game time is great. Bishop. Let's look at these resources. I do have... Might end up using that game time. to expose Juggernaut. But let's hold on to that. Let's get rid of that animal instinct. And I do want to hold on to all of these because I know I have right away what I need to expose him. Let's see if I can pull out a double. Puncture wounds. Now that does change what I want to do on my turn because I definitely am going to need all three of these to expose Juggernaut. Let's start. That also changes things having that adamantium lacing too, though, so that's actually pretty nice. We are going to start with Team Assembled. Team Assembled is going to go find puncture wounds for me. Or not puncture wounds, honey badger. Thinking ahead here. Top card of the deck, honey badger. She comes into play. Now, I don't need to play that mission training this turn. I only need to get it on her next turn. Now, I think we will, before I play my adamantium lacing, we will go ahead and pop mission prep and get our pain tolerance. The order there only matters because I need this in first, and this comes into play. This is not played. Neither is Honey Badger. So let's flip up, and now that I'm in hero form, I am going to sacrifice that game time. I'm going to use 3 energy to expose Juggernaut. I am going to use puncture wounds to play. Oop, not yet though. I'm not going to do that yet. I am going to thwart 2 here. I am going to use Honey Badger to thwart this one. When Honey Badger thwarts that one, she takes a consequential. That readies me, and I'm going to thwart 2 more. Now, let's move these around just a bit. Prepared defenses gets me up to 3 defense. More importantly, this is something I forgot in the entire previous scenario. I have retaliate. So I'm going to use that green die to remind me that I have retaliate. That's the plan anyway. Let's take 2 damage to get me up to 3 attack. And now I'm going to use puncture wounds to play adamantium lacing. Playing that with pain tolerance in play heals me 1. And now, the reason I always forgot I had retaliate is because I always forget that adamantium lacing gives me retaliate. So it gives me 2 hit points. It takes me up to 11 of 12 at the moment. She has retaliate 1 and piercing. So I'm going to put that on a 2. She now has retaliate 2. I am going to attack for 3 with piercing. That knocks off tough and deals 3 damage. Hope has an attack of 3 right now, and she's going to deal 1 additional damage because he's exposed. So Hope deals 4. I am going to hold on to that mission training. That's all I can do on this turn. Let's draw up to 5. Claw Mastery is great. And let's ready. One goes on the main. I don't know why I use that. 1 goes on the main. He's attacking for 2 with a boost. Now, it does get a little tricky here because I do definitely want to defend. I'm going to defend for 3 with 2 retaliate. So he's attacking for 2, 3. I take no damage, which means I don't get to ready. I'm totally fine with that. He takes 2 damage from retaliate. Next, I get 2 encounter cards. This one is Black Tom. Black Tom is going to bring a Creeping Willow into play. That Creeping Willow has Quick Strike. Now, I didn't actually want this Creeping Willow to deal damage to me. So I was hoping that Juggernaut would get 1 more damage so I could defend against this attack. As it is, Creeping Willow is going to hit me for 1. Now, that is going to ready me, but I'm also stunned. Next encounter card. When revealed, each copy of Creeping Willow attacks. Well, he's going to attack again. I don't get stunned again, though, which is nice. Now, all of my ready... Oh, and that Creeping Willow is gone. Creeping Willow took 2 retaliate. And then when it attacked again, it took 2 more retaliate. So that Creeping Willow's gone. Don't even have to worry about it now. I am going to attack to knock off my stun. I am going to take 2 damage to get +2 attack and ready. Let's use Chance Encounter for Claw Mastery. That's going to heal me 1 with Pain Tolerance. And get me up to an attack of 5. I'm going to attack Black Tom for 5. I'm going to use Turn the Tide for mission training. Honey Badger is going to attack Black Tom for 1. That is going to defeat Black Tom and ready me. I can attack for 5, taking him down to 4. And I could, and I hate wasting damage, I could go ahead and push him with Hope. But if I push him with Hope, he's going to get his helmet back. And I don't want him getting his helmet back because I can't expose him again right now. So I'm going to waste some damage and just thwart that off. I'm going to hold on to that because that is going to allow me to expose him next turn. One, 2, 3, 4. So I can definitely expose him on my turn. 1 goes on. He is attacking for 2. I am again going to defend at 3. He's attacking at 2, 3, and I'm stunned. Again, I don't get to ready, but he takes 2 damage. One encounter card. The player as a group take indirect damage equal to his attack. His attack is 2. I'm going to take that myself. That allows me to ready. So now, something I did not do when I set this scenario up was look to see what the options were for side schemes. Let's go ahead and find a side scheme. That Hope's Captive or Captive Hope might not be bad. That's probably honestly my best option. No, let's do that one because it'll be easier to clear. So this comes into play with 3. I don't care about those because I'm going to clear it anyway. Let's draw 3 cards. Forge, Regenerative Longevity is huge. Skilled Investigator. Let's play Skilled Investigator. Let's use Forge for a Justice Served. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to thwart. Do I want to do it that way? I'm going to see, my attack is only 1 at the moment. Her attack would be 2 at the moment, but that would be a total waste. Let's thwart 2 here, just to keep it clean. Let's thwart 1 here. She takes a consequential, which readies me. I remove these 2. Skilled Investigator draws me a card. Justice Served readies me. Oh, now I got the Sisterly Bond. This would be perfect. Let's... Not yet. Let's attack to knock off her stun. Take 2 damage. Readies me and gets me to 3 attack. I'm going to attack for 3. And that pushes Juggernaut. Place 1 momentum counter on Juggernaut. If exposed is in play, flip it. Now he has 21 health. And that 1 momentum counter, mental to expose him. I am going to use one way or another to play Regenerative Healing. Heal a total of 4 between my identity and Honey Badger. I'm going to heal 3 from Honey Badger and 1 from me. And then because that was an X-23 card, I will heal 1 more from me. I have attacked. She has an attack of 4, so she will attack for a total of 4. She has an attack of 3, I should say, but she'll deal 1 more because he's exposed. That takes him down to 17. I'm going to hold on to Sisterly Bond. That is going to be huge. Let's ready. Another regenerative healing. Game time, specialized training, Colossus. Unless something very bad happens, this will be a knockout turn. One goes on the main. He's attacking for 3 now, which is nice because he only needs a single boost to be able to ready me. So I'm defending for 3. That's 3, 4, 5. I do take 2 damage. That readies me. He takes 2 retaliate. 1 encounter card. Malice surges in 2 Captive Hope. Now I said nothing bad happened, I would be good, but Hope exhausting does affect me a little bit. The question is, I really wish I had a claw. But that's fine. Let's start. Let's go ahead, since I have... Well, I don't want to waste it that way, though. I'm trying to decide if I even need to clear that. That does get me another card. Let's just take... No, let's not do that. I always do that. I don't want to waste the damage, because I'm going to do that anyway. Let's go ahead and thwart 2 off of here. No, let's not do that. I don't need to bother with that. I'm going to attack for 1. I'm going to take 2 damage. That gets me up to 3 attack, and I ready. I'm going to attack for 3. Honey Badger is going to attack for 1 plus my 3. So she's attacking for 4. That readies me because she takes damage. I can attack for 3 more. I'm going to play Game Time to ready Honey Badger and heal her. I'm going to attack for 1, which readies me. Then I'm going to attack for 3. So that is definitely one of the fastest games of Juggernaut I've had. I'll have to check the time when I get into editing. That might be faster than my Wolverine game. I'm not sure, but that one was pretty quick. As I mentioned, X-23 just has a really easy time, in my opinion, with this campaign, even easier than other heroes, just because she can deal out so much damage, she can thwart so easily. I'm loving X-23. Join me next time for Mr. Sinister. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.